welcome back to the channel. I hope you're well. I've been better, and you've seen episode 1, you've seen that I've not been playing very well recently. I started this season on a 7, or close to a 7 handicap, and most recently I've gone up to a 10.2. So I'm not playing very well, so I've decided this week I'm taking a stand through practice my short game, practice on the range, and this is my first round since that decision. So as you can hear by the audio, it's very, very windy here at Carnoustie. It's a competition on the budding course of the whites, so it's a competitive environment. Let's go and get warmed up. It's very, very windy today. Let's get warmed up and I'll meet you on the first tee. The first 6 holes of this round show perfectly why my handicap is getting worse. Now the plan was to actually film the entire round, but I was playing so bad that I wanted to put the camera away and was trying to focus on my score. Unlike some golfers on YouTube, I'm happy to show you my bad rounds. It's a great opportunity for me to analyse my game, and that's just what I'm going to do. And this first hole gave me a little bit of false confidence. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm back. Great tee shot, great second shot. I'm going to be just short, but I need to try and get up and down. It's into the wind, so it's quite a tough first hole. The last round I filmed, I was terrible off the tee, but my putting saved me. But what you find in this video is it's the complete opposite. I'm okay off the tee. I'm not saying I'm very good, but I'm a little bit better, but my short game just kind of let me down. So, not the start I wanted, it's not a par, but a tap-in bogey is not the worst thing in the world, especially on the first hole. So slowing this down just for a second, this often happens to me at the start of the round, especially at Carnoustie where it's so narrow, you cannot miss to the right. And in one of these first 6 holes, I always lose a ball, OB to the right, and I'm maybe 2 or 3 over than I should be right at the start of the round. Out of interest, let me know in the comments, do you always have a bad start as well, or is it just me? I always find that maybe the first 1 to 6 holes I'm really, really poor and manage to claw it back somehow. So I remember this point in the round, I was thinking to myself, oh my god, I have to get up and down for a double bogey. And it just kind of hits you mentally, you're just like, oh, I've been here before, it's the same rounds as before, just a really bad start, destroy my score. And it's just kind of, it does hit you mentally, and it's just, for me, it's hard to kind of keep your composure after such a bad hole. It just glides by the hole, but that is going to be a triple bogey, so I'm currently 4 over after 2 holes. And then probably another mental thing as well, I was scared of going right after the last tee shot, so I ended up pulling this one into the heavy rough, but I'm going to get a little bit lucky, it's going to be okay. Pretty decent contact, I was just hoping to get it over the burn before the green, and I managed to do so. It's actually flown a little bit long, so I'm thinking to myself, right, this should be a pretty good 2-putt. But when you're not playing well and you're low on confidence, you don't really take those chances, so it slides by, and that's going to be 5 over after 3 holes. Something else I kind of struggle with is playing into the wind. I always try and muscle it there, I don't really know why. I always say to myself, just like swing smooth, but when I actually start my swing, I end up over swinging and it always goes left or right. Now you'll see throughout this video and probably in future videos, if I couldn't chip, I would honestly be an 18 handicap golfer. My wedges saved me time after time, getting myself out of tricky spots, but today my putting let me down massively. Another one just slides by. It's a common theme, I had maybe 8 to 10 putts just like that, just slide by the hole. So if you enjoy this sort of content, breaking down poor golf, or maybe having a little look at your swing before you start to improve, make sure you subscribe to the channel, there's plenty more to come. Leave a like as well because it helps me massively. So a lovely tee shot and lovely approach shot. If I'm analysing my game after today, or just like rounds in the past, my approach shots have not been good enough. I've not been able to get on the green. I'm either short, left, right or long. I've not been able to give myself enough birdie opportunities or allow myself easy tap-in pars. I feel like I'm always scrambling for par. I've got like 6 footers and stuff left, but as I said, my par let me down massively today. So playing directly into the wind, I'm now 7 over after 5 holes, not the best score in the world. I've now only got maybe 3 or 4 shots left in my handicap, so mentally again, I'm struggling. I'm just trying to maybe hit a straight shot out there. That was a really smooth swing. Nice shot, middle of the fairway. But as I said earlier, this is a common theme. A really poor shot after being in a good spot, and now I'm going to be in the trees. This is the problem right here. There's absolutely no excuse for being in this sort of situation off that tee shot. So as you can imagine, because I'm not playing very well, I'm always scrambling. I'm always in sort of situations. I'm either short or in the trees. So I've actually got really good at getting in and about the pin after a really poor shot. But once again, the ball just slides by. Theme of the day, just cannot get it in the hole. You can see by my body language here, I'm getting really, really frustrated with just how unfortunate I've been in this round. If we actually step back and look at my rounds, at the start of the season I was shooting maybe like 6 over, 10 over, but I wasn't playing that well. I've just slowly gotten worse and worse and worse, and now my average is over 12 over par, which is not great, and my handicap's always going to go up from these situations, so I have to try and get in and about that maybe 9-10 handicap range, but it's going to take a little bit of effort. If we look at that second round of the season, let's look at that consistent wise. I'm pars, I'm sometimes getting bogeys, but overall it's very, very consistent golf, and I know that's the sort of golf I can actually play. There's no excuse for how I'm playing right now. Compare this to a recent round, it's bogey after bogey, and the bad holes are really bad. It's doubles, triples, but the bogeys are too consistent. I'm giving myself par chances, but I'm not actually taking them, which means the score just racks up over time. Okay, so if you're joining me back here on the 12th hole, I feel like I'm playing okay. It's just constant bogeys all the time. Just can't, I've had maybe 8 or 9 6 to 8 footers for par and just cannot get it in the hole. Again, I feel like I'm playing okay, I just cannot score, and hopefully like this video has a little bit of analysis of why I think I can't score, and it helps me going forward, because I can't keep playing like this. I think my handicap's going to go up again, so I need to change something. So this video will hopefully let me know, hopefully it helps you guys as well. If you're enjoying the video, please make sure you leave a like. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. It's helping my channel grow. I had lots of good responses because of my last video, so hit the like button. Let's get back into it. So because of a disaster front nine, it's really hard to kind of pull it back. The back nine was actually really good. I think I shot like 5 or 6 over on the back nine, which is much better, but it's just constant bogeys, as I said, on the front nine, and you're having to try and pull it back, which is not good. So 2 decent efforts, but I'm actually going to be in the trees here. And what did I say? An absolute wizard with the wedge. Try and get it nice and close. Very, very nice shot. Again, if I couldn't hit wedge shots, I'd honestly be, I don't know, 20 handicapper. Now I skipped forward here, I put the camera away because I was so frustrated. So this is actually the first par I get in the round, which is just not good enough. 12 holes, 1 par. It's far too late, but I've never been more happy with a par in my life. Okay, so the reason why this video is so short, I end this abruptly after 2 very, very poor shots. I rip the scorecard up, I NR, and I just get so frustrated. The camera goes away, there's no point filming beyond this point. I thinned my tee shot out to the right. I actually find that ball, but I'm hitting a second one just in case, and there's just no words for the second shot. So thank you so much for watching. This is episode 2 of me kind of analysing my game and trying to make a change. I understand why I'm playing poorly. I'm going to go back and analyse my game. Too many missed greens, too many missed putts, poor off the tee as well. It's kind of an overall thing in my game. If you want to tell me any tips or want to discuss anything in the comments, make sure you leave a little comment and we'll have a little conversation about it. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.